Okay, well, I'm getting a little bit of a late start today. It's around 10:30, maybe, almost 11. This is what it looks like in the daytime. I just paid 2,000 pesos towards the balance of the hotel because even though you can book it online with your credit card, you get here and they say that credit cards are not allowed. So the cash machines down here, he was telling me, are now dispensing dollars or pesos, Mexican pesos, because vendors want the dollar, because the currency is dropping so fast that the dollar is the stable, basically, this time next week the dollar will be worth more pesos, so they want the dollars. But that's temporary, people. Right now the dollar is you could argue that the US dollar is holding the world together, and that's why it's skyrocketing, because all these people, as an American, we take it for granted, but these people, and that's the thing that I was thinking about the other day. Is I've been traveling the world, going around these places that, even parts of the US look like this, but the one thing that is interesting is, you hear about all these Americans leaving the country, but where are you gonna go? I suppose if you fall in love with the place, it's one thing, but if you come here, different rules. I mean, I like stability myself. Those bars on the windows. So you come here, I suppose there are pros and cons, but I guess my point is there's no panacea to escaping the United States. I mean, you have to give up a lot when you leave the US, and that's my opinion. And I'm not at the point where I'm ready to give those things up. So I made sure I fully hydrated myself. My pee is pretty clear, so I don't have to worry about ingesting fluids for the first couple hours anyways. Well, my shirt is one of the polyester shirts I got, so it wicks, all the sweat leaves, so I stay fairly dry. Although it doesn't look it in the sky, but it's going to rain this afternoon probably. I don't know how hard. And my shorts, I've got cargo pockets on the side, so I can hold a lot of stuff. So I've got all the essentials. Don't have my computer with me, but I've got all the essentials. And everybody's got dogs around here. I meant to film it last night because I did this walk last night, and there's a little taqueria on the corner up here, which was very good. But everybody has dogs, and they're all barking at night. That's their home alarm system. I never leave my passport. Whenever it's always on me. Always. The only thing that I'm thinking about is I was thinking about taking this turtle tour tomorrow. Hey, you little hot dog. Hi there, buddy. Yeah, little dogs are noisy. Good protection alert. This is the license plate. That's different from the ones I saw last night. This is the place I ate at last night, taqueria. And I had some, I forget the word for it, but it's not salsa. Oh, there's one of the buses for 5. I'm gonna walk it. I like to walk to get a feel for neighborhoods. I'm on a bus. I don't get the vibe. But I had for lack of a better word, and they had this thing going last night. That's popular all over the world, where they put a big piece of pig on it and cut it off. Chorizo. What was I saying? Yeah. Oh, so I had this stuff. It wasn't salsa. It's a mix of onions and tomatoes, and they must have added some vinegar. It's not like stuff I've had in the States, and usually it's very nice. It was so hot. I thought somebody poured gas on my tongue and lit it on fire. So the second one I had, because I tried it and it wasn't that hot, and then I ate it with the taco, and I think the taco must have been the match. The bike path down the middle of the road. This is a pretty good idea, because then they don't have to ride on the sidewalk and kill people. Bank machines, so they're everywhere. Nice thing is the bank card I have is no bank fees. So I was thinking about this when I was at the airport. I didn't do the calculations. I got 3,000 pesos. And afterwards, hey, hola, muy bien. Yeah. Hospital. Shoe hospital. Ah, hey. And the whole point is I can always go to another ATM, but the hotel, since they don't take credit cards, hola. Since they don't take credit cards, I just gave the guy 2,000 pesos. Wow, that's a hot sun. Cocina economica. Economical kitchen. Cheap kitchen. Well, last night, the meal I had, it was 42 pesos. The thing I meant to ask the hotel is, I don't know if you tip here. I left a tip last night, but sometimes I've been in countries where I tip and they look at me like I have 5 heads. And the rest of the world is like, stupid Americans ruin it. Oh, look at that. Oh. That's maíz. Corn? Maíz? Corn. Yeah, look at that. Hola. Taco. Yeah, hola. Wow. And this is approximately 2 miles down to the beach. Just straight down this road. So it's a good reference. Salidas Tabascas. Hola. Looks like a higher end place. Oh, bringing in Christmas flowers. Oh yeah. Wow, very nice. See, if I came here with a girlfriend, I'd visit places like that all the time. But alone, yeah, it's nice. But to be honest with you, I don't find it very fun alone. So I'll go to the taquerias, get my food, and this is what I consider fun. I'm in walking. Yeah, it's like, howdy. Are those peacocks, or they're not chickens, are they? They're chickens? Oh, the way that they move. Huh. Well, I've got a rooster right next to my room. He wakes me up. Adios. Gracias. Yeah, and there's a lot of guys who look like him. They look like, oh look, they're making coffee. Ah, how you doing? Hola. Discount coffee. Yeah, I was reading online that there are a huge, now what does that mean? That's their words, huge amount of Americans, Canadians, and I forget which European group coming here. The growth in the last 5 years has been phenomenal, and from what they're saying, the growth is going to continue this way for the next 2 years. There are so many major corporate chains coming in now. So I'm coming up to the major highway. I forget it. It's 307. I forget the name of it, but it runs north to south. Right now, I am walking. I think east towards the Caribbean, and I'm north of that highway, 307. But I guess this is where all the growth is coming, because what happens, if all the corporations are taking south and converting it to, you know, McDonald's, Burger Kings, all those major things, so all the local money and, you know, the guys like me who don't have billions of dollars come this way. So hold on. And everybody's friendly. Plus I look like a stupid tourist with my book, but yeah, I used to be semi-fluent in Spanish. I lived in Spain for and wow, who's she? Hola. But you know, there's that highway. When you don't use it, you lose it. And I've lost it. Yeah, this reminds me, I mean, when you go to China, this is exactly what you see. You see these, like right in the commercial area, you'll see industrial mixed in with retail and everything. Some of the baby clothes. And you get the bad driving too. Over there, I was reading online that they put in an outdoor gym, a basketball court, and a sitting area because it's shaded. And also during the bad storms, people can come under here and rely on it for shelter. And this is the major 307. I guess there must be a local and an express. Hi. Okay, I'm now south of the highway there, and you can see how, hey, pause! You can see how it's grown a lot more commercialized.